Welcome, join us as we explore the mystical insights of the Blood Moon Oracle, revealing profound guidance for your journey ahead. Thank you for watching.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. And I hope you guys are well today. We're going to take a look at the vibe today. I'll be using my What's the Vibe Oracle deck along with my Crow Tarot Oracle deck, Crow Tarot deck, my Kipper deck. And then I'm going to go into Ancient Stones and grab some Oracle cards as well. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you're doing today. If you feel, like sharing, saying hello. Let's see what the energy is coming out for today. What is the vibe today, Spirit? Subscribe if you have not, and if you find yourself subscribing, make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified of new content when it's posted, okay? All right, so today we have clingy. Ooh, clingy. There could be old exes hanging around, dead relationships that are hanging on. It could be old ways that we are refusing to release right now. Maybe it's time to shut the door on some things, some people that may not want to let go. Clingy. Yeah, cutting ties comes out as well. Same thing. It's time to release yourself. Release yourself and claim your freedom. Stand up for yourself. Speak out. Let it be known that whatever this is over. It is time to awaken. I feel like there's something that's waiting for you to release this. Cutting ties. Also, we have burn bridges. See all this energy coming out? Burn bridges. There's no going back. Yeah, and I feel like whatever this is over, right? Even if you could go back, it wouldn't work. Spirit is saying that has been certain events that has happened that it has already proven itself not to be something worthy of going back to. Someone that has proven that they're not worthy of coming back to. There's a lack of trust here, disloyalty. Someone may have turned back on their word and did something that they promised they wouldn't do. They've already shown you who they are. And then Two-Face come out. Someone is just definitely living a double life. They've cheated. They've stabbed you in the back. This is giving 10 of Swords energy. And so the funny thing about this is clingy comes out. So this could be stuff that has revealed themselves, people that have revealed themselves, issues that are apparent. However, this energy feels like it may not want to release. And so there's a need to do some cutting. Get your scissors out. It's time to cut these ties once and for all, if you have not. For some of you, I feel like you have cut ties. However, there could still be old energy trying to hold on. But yeah, it's not even worth giving the time of day. Spirit wants you to release yourself from this, whatever this is. Dead relationships. It could even be old ways that we need to release within ourselves. It no longer serves a purpose. It's time to release. Let's keep going. What else does my viewer need to know about the vibe today? And these are the vibes coming out, right? So either it resonates or it doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Okay, you don't have to take it. Only take it if it resonates. I'm pulling from my Crow Oracle deck. I have curiosity. Spirit wants you to be curious about what comes next. I feel like there's a door that has opened, but that door is contingent upon you moving forward and releasing what's behind you. It's contingent upon you realizing that there's something waiting. There's something more for you on the other side of this experience. Territory. It could be about moving into a new space, to new territory. You may have new territory to conquer. There are things that are waiting for you to show up. Yeah, I feel like I should look into this one here. There's something about this. So we have number 11 coming out. Um, so territory says crows are very territorial. They have distinct groups and they will not hang out too long on a block that is not theirs. Let's get the lighting. Territory indicates that someone may be entering your space uninvited, okay? That clinginess, or that you may be the one who is the intruder. This card may also ask if you are protecting something out of concern that someone may be trying to step on your toes or take over something you cherish. When territory appears in a reading, you may need to consider what boundaries are in place or if they are needed. Would the situation benefit from establishing some good rules? Territory may also appear if you need to carve out some space for yourself, whether that be within your home or in the form of time or to be alone. You may need to define an area that is solely yours and yours alone. Yeah, so it feels like there's a need to claim your territory, your boundaries, especially if this is you dealing with someone who don't have any boundaries or aren't respecting your boundaries. It says there may be someone that is stepping over your boundaries, entering into your space uninvited. Okay, however that's taking place. Again, you may need to do like a cutting ties, a cleansing, put up some more protection, even declare your boundaries a little bit more firmly. Okay. We also have fear coming out, not in the way that we would normally look at this. This actually is a card that shows the fact that you are not afraid to face your fears. You may be one in a group of people that have been willing to do something that everyone else has been afraid to do, right? Because of that, now you stand apart from everyone else. There's something about you being someone who's not afraid to step outside of the box or cross over a line, right? Or maybe you're being invited to. There's some level of instruction you're being given to do something specific that may not be something that everybody would be willing to do. But whatever that is, it will actually place you in a position not everybody is able to stand in as well. And then we have distraction. So now is the time to be careful of what you're giving your attention to. Some of it may, in fact, be trying to just pull you away from moving forward or focusing on what it is that you have that is actually for your benefit or some level of provision meant for you. There's something trying to distract you from that. There may be someone that's trying to steal, what is meant for you. While the bird is distracting the dog, the other bird is actually eating out of his bowl, right? So there may be something meant for you specifically that there's distractions happening, being put up on purpose to pull you away from that. And it may be a strategy, a scheme that's being played on you. Okay. Let's see. We're going to pull from the Kipper deck. So what else do we need to know here? The Kipper deck gets very specific. So this may give us some specific details. What else do we need to know about the vibe today? About this vibe today. Give us more information, Spirit. Alrighty, so we have family room, message, imprisonment, false person, distant horizon, and marriage coming out lastly. Interesting. Interesting. And so, first of all, family room and message. This is when we look at the family room, this is really talking about a specific designated space. Like this could be representative of your personal space, like in your home, in your house, in your apartment, your condo, in a room of some kind or office. And this is really a space that's designated. It's close to significance. And it could have something to do with this message that's being delivered, some conversation that's happening about some events that are about to take place very soon. There's a message that you're going to receive very soon, a very important message about possibly what's happening here, the vibe about you being moved forward into a new space, but having this attachment, that's at hand here in some type of way, needing to cut ties, right? Needing to bury the past and move forward. This could be like within the next 24 hours. It could be within the next 4 weeks that you'll receive this clarity. It could be an action that you'll be given direction to take as well. Some message you'll be receiving here. This could be information that you'll need, maybe that you're not aware of right now. Some type of information. Now, I also have imprisonment coming out as well, along with false person. And so there's something about someone not being able to necessarily move the way that they desire to. And so this may be to your benefit. Whoever this person is that is kind of infringing upon your boundaries or stepping into your space may be restricted in some type of way. And I almost feel like if they could, they would even do more than they're doing now, right? But there's some restriction that's been placed on them that confines them. Yeah. This could be you feeling like you can't get rid of this person too. That's the feeling I'm getting as well. Like there's some feeling of being trapped in this space and not being able to get free, right? That could come across either way. But either way, there's somebody dealing with a false person, someone who absolutely knows that they are not who they say they are or who they're pretending to be. The cat is out of the bag. Like we know, okay? And this is a sign for you not to trust everybody either, or everything that you see. Just because it looks like one thing doesn't mean that it actually is. Salt looks like sugar, but it's not. Two totally different things. And when you put it in your mouth, it's like, oh, I thought that was something else. So this may also warn you against being dishonest or deceptive, and ask you to really look at your motives. Okay. But be careful. This is a very sensitive time that we need to really be aware of our own intentions as well as the intentions of those around us, because there's someone around you that's not who they say they are. They're pretending. They're playing a role. They're playing a part, but they are not that. Okay. We also have distant horizon coming out, and then it ends with marriage. And so I feel like there's something to do with this card feels very fantasy-like. It's a ship that's actually floating in midair, it looks like. And it has a rainbow of colors for the sails. And so it's almost like very fantasy-like, dreamy. So there could be something that you have dreamt of that could be coming to pass. I can't help but look at the card after it, which is marriage. So this could be concerning a connection. It could be romantic. It could be a partnership as well. Marriage could be like a contract. So it could be about business. It could be about relationships as well. There's something that you have dreamt of or asked to experience that's coming to pass. Yeah. But be careful, because the card before that, it's almost like before you reach your desire, your dream, there's going to be kind of like this imposter situation or energy that will try to fill those shoes. That's not it. So there's a need to be careful not to be deceived, okay? And making sure that the real thing is the real thing. There's something about summer here. This may transpire in the summer, or it may have transpired over this summer. This could also pertain to a message coming from a distance. It could be overseas, being that this is a ship. This could be someone international that you're communicating with. But this is a card for you to continue to hope, right? Whatever your dream is, it is coming to pass. Okay, this is a card of hope. This is a card that reminds you to look at the silver lining in your situation, in the horizon. Yeah. Also to broaden your horizons. I almost feel like this could be for someone who's connecting with someone internationally from a distance, right? And it could have something to do with water or fluidity. Could also have something to do with spirituality or adventures as well. Yeah, and so there's something here about needing to move forward, not allowing yourself to be held back. Whatever this energy is that would desire for you to stay where you are, it's imperative that you move. It's imperative that you move forward, that you release old energy, old relationships, completely cut the cord, do cleansing rituals if you need to, take a spiritual bath, do whatever you need to do to rid yourself of old energy. Because there's something that you've asked for that's actually coming forward here, okay? Let's go ahead and get some tarot. Take a look at your situation here. All right, so we have the High Priestess coming out is the overall energy of the reading. And so there's a lot that is revealed that is, I feel like, out in the open. There's something about where you are right now. For you, nothing is hidden. Spirit has revealed so much to you already. It's just a matter of you being awake and realizing and being attentive to what Spirit is showing you, okay? Part of what's going to help you be aware and stay aware is to be tuned and tapped in. Ask for guidance, meditate, separate yourself from distraction, confusion. With the Hermit here, that's going to help you. I feel like you are called to go on a journey here. You're called to go on a journey. You are, as I was saying that the Fool came out, you are aware of this. This is something that you are thinking about currently, moving forward, a new beginning. You realize that it's time for something new. Maybe even a new adventure you are stepping into right now. This is what's on your mind currently. And there is some message I feel like that you received that confirmed that in the past. Before you step into this new beginning, or you have stepped in, for those of you that are already in that energy of the new energy, like there was some message that you received with the Page of Swords that carried you to this place. And so again, with the High Priestess, I feel like you are very much attuned and tapped in, connected with Spirit, maybe your spirit guides, your ancestors. And so this is not something that just popped up all of a sudden. You've been guided here. So I feel like this transition you're making into this new space is not one that takes you by surprise. This may be something that has been happening for a while. Justice. In the future, justice is really the energy of you being compensated, like for any trouble, right? Getting paid double for your trouble. It's almost like Spirit making up for lost time. If you're late to the party, if you've been held back, in any way by energies that didn't want to see you move forward, justice comes in and says things will be balanced out. If you lost anything, it will be given back. It will be recompensated to you. Justice will be served. It is what it is. In connections, in relationships, if you are the one that was actually, suffered some misfortune or mistreated, right? That will be compensated. That will be balanced out, right? Justice says that as you move forward, you can expect to be made whole. Okay. You can expect to be made whole. Justice also talks about you possibly standing in an energy, very high vibrational energy, one that can be trusted, one that will possibly be in even a place of being able to make certain calls, certain decisions, right? So far we have 4 major arcana and out of 5 cards. So this is like major unfoldings happening in life for you right now. This is a big moment. What does support look like for you right now? Nine of Pentacles. For someone, I'm hearing ancestors, okay? 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and 9 of Wands, okay? And so the 9 of Pentacles, support for you, I feel like for whoever you are, you could be in a very independent energy right now, not depending on others. It feels like you are very fortunate, and you stand in a position of being able to really care for yourself right now. And whatever you have, whatever protection you have is around you. That's why I'm hearing ancestors. You're very protected, very cared for, even though you stand alone for whoever you are in the physical realm right now, or you're supposed to be. Let me say that. The support coming in supports your independence right now at this point. Okay. Yeah. With the 7 of Wands, you see how the bird is standing apart from the others? There's a position of independence that you may need to really protect. You're supposed to be alone right now for whoever you are. Whether you are or not, the cards say different. You could have someone that is there that's crossing over boundaries, but whether you are or not, you're supposed to be standing in independence right now, and protecting that. So if you are, right now is the time to really be protective of your space. As we have already mentioned earlier, it's a time to be very protective of your space and your energy and place very strong boundaries up. If you have them up, strengthen them. If you don't have them up, put them up, okay? Because there's lots of healing taking place right now with the 9 of Wands. There's lots of preparation taking place right now for what is to come. And so your support is coming in for you when you're in this place of independence. That's where your support is most effective. If you're standing in this space of independence and being protective of that, right? Not allowing people just to come in and take up space when they're not supposed to, okay? There's something about that coming through. And I see an orb. You guys see that orb? It's disappearing right here. Yeah, I see it. And so this is how the support is coming through for you. I do feel like there's still some possible healing taking place, maybe from the past. However that comes through, closing it off will solidify the healing, okay? Let's see, what is your current energy? The 10 of Swords and the Temperance. So patience. You're patient, you're balanced, you're open. The Temperance says you're open, possibly even open to trying different things. The 10 of Swords is really this energy of being awakened to the experiences that you've had. They may have been very painful experiences. However, they opened your eyes and you see very clearly now. You see very clearly. Nothing gets by you with this high priestess, okay? Nothing. I feel like the environment, everything around you is very supportive and uplifting. You could be feeling very, um, actually, you could be feeling rather like kind of like celebrated right now. The environment shows a lot of support and a lot of cheering you on. There's somebody with around you that's cheering you on, whether that's in the physical realm, it could be spiritual. You have a lot of spiritual support coming through, but you are being really supported. And if you need it, you're being propped up, right? With where you need the support the most. You have a lot of, and I do feel like it is spiritual for whoever you are. You have a lot of support in the spirit realm that's helping you. Okay, we're going to end this out with a couple of oracle cards. I'm just going to pull a couple more tarot cards and then we'll end it out. If you're enjoying this message, please hit the like button. We have the Hierophant here. So I feel like for you, the hope, there's something about spiritual endeavors here. The hope is really about spiritual endeavors. And I'm hearing to be made whole, to be happy, to be content. There's something about learning. So you could be studying or hoping to find out, to learn more, to delve into spirituality. For some of you, it could be studying religiously under someone. You could have a coach or some type of mentor that you're connecting with, that you hope to learn from, right? That's the hope that you have here. That may be the direction you're moving into. There may be someone significant on your path. Let's get one more before we move to our. And lastly, we have the King of Wands, which is really the energy of being competent. Whatever it is that you desire to do, you have within your power. You've been given the ability to bring that to pass. The King of Wands is a rather significant energy that gets things done. The salamander, right, is one of the symbols on the card, which is a very tenacious animal. The salamander does not stop until it's done. It perseveres through all kinds of difficulties, and it is unstoppable. We have the sun here. We have the rose growing out of the wand, right? Everything about this says unstoppable. And so the outcome is you ending up in the King of Wands energy, which is very masculine energy. It's doing, it's pursuing, right? Pursuing, not so much as attaining as it is about the pursuit and the energy that it takes to pursue, right? That's the outcome, is you ending up on this mission, this pursuit for what it is that you desire, okay? What we don't see on the bottom is the Page of Wands, being able to create from this very clean, pure state. So it's almost like the slate has been wiped clean for you. Now, let's start anew. Let's create what it is that you desire. We have the Two of Cups coming out. This could talk about partnerships. We have the King of Cups coming out and the Moon, really, and then the Ace of Wands and the Sun. There's lots of happiness coming towards you, new beginnings, new ideas coming in. You may not necessarily see it clearly. You don't have to. You just have to trust spirit and trust what you're feeling. The King of Cups is very emotionally balanced, very comfortable in his own skin, and just trusts, right? There's a level of experience that did come with that before getting to that place, but that's all a part of this beautiful experience that you're able to have here. That's beautiful. And again, looking at all of the major arcana, spirit is very much involved here with these major shifts happening in life for you right now. But it's all contingent, going back to the vibe of this reading, it's all contingent upon you separating yourself from the past. Okay. Something from the past that has to go. Let's get the encouragement before we end this reading out. What is the encouragement for our viewers, Spirit? Please and thank you. Lots of masculine energy in this reading. The healing stone comes out here, and it's like a man that's laying back and embracing this part of his energy system, the heart chakra. This is all about tenderness, care, gentleness, and nourishment. Dealing with the heart chakra, the healing stone. Lots about healing coming through, especially in the support coming through for you. And then we have the stone goddess, unwavering love and support, maternal line. And you'll see a picture of Venus there. Very Venusian energy coming in here. I almost feel like this is really the energy of tapping into your own healing nature. It's very important here. Spirit is telling us to do that, because there's something very healing about you tapping into your own energy. Yeah, it's helpful for others, but most, even more importantly, it's definitely beneficial for you. Is that it, Spirit? Is that it? No more? Okay, Spirit says that's it. I thought we would get one more, but no. So the healing stones. The healing stones. All about tenderness, care, gentleness, nourishment. This is the healing card in this deck. So for some of you, you could be in the process of healing something, and it could be something physical. It could be something mental. It could be something emotional. It could be something spiritual, something to do with your being. This card really comes out as a sign that there is deep rest and healing that you are undergoing right now. This Nine of Wands, right? You're in the middle of a deep healing process. And this comes as an invitation for you to say yes to that process, to your own healing, and trust that process. That's why it's important to cut ties. Sometimes you can't heal in the place that you were wounded, right? So you have to cut ties. This is also telling you to really prioritize yourself, prioritize your body, prioritize your mind, and prioritize your soul above all else, right? And really put yourself in a position. We saw the your environment, the Six of Wands came out, and then we also had the Seven of Wands as well. And as you can see in both of these cards, the position of the bird is prioritized above all else. It's lifted up and prioritized. This card, the healing stone, is asking you to do that, to prioritize your body, your mind, and your soul above all else, and treat yourself with the utmost tender care. Treat yourself gently. This is a time to replenish what you've lost, what you've given out, to nourish yourself back to, your rightful place of abundance, and to do it gently. And so the question might be, how can you slow down your pace so that this healing can take place? How can you prioritize your mind, body, and your soul so that this can happen? This is what's happening. And the sooner that you complete this, the sooner that you can move into that dream that's coming to pass for you with distant horizon. And so there is an affirmation that we can say here as we're delving into this healing, that I choose to go gently and treat my body, mind, and soul with tender care. Say that with me. I choose to go gently and treat my body, my mind, and my soul with tender care. Okay. That's the healing stone. And then we have the stone goddess Aphrodite here. And the stone goddess, very Venusian energy. Let's see. Trying to find it here. The stone goddess is all about unwavering love and support, and it taps into the maternal line. This is very Venusian energy, Aphrodite energy. All through history, we find different times where there were goddesses who were worshipped. We find these types of statues around Earth where they celebrated motherhood, fertility. Even the female body was, exalted. And so one of the most universal forms of goddess is she, as the great mother of us all. A maternal figure that we usually turn to, right, for that unconditional love. When we feel like we want to be held or supported, we turn to the mother figure, the great mother. And she always provides deep assurance. She always provides love, comfort, right? She's been doing it for the millennia for humanity. And so this card comes, the stone goddess, with a message of this level of support, this very deep support of unconditional love, especially at difficult times, right? Times where we need to heal, times where we're being tried, or there's an initiation that's difficult, or there's a change that's taking place, and we're looking for understanding or direction, right? We usually call mom or we call grandma because it just seems right to go there, right? This card also may come when we're focused on healing wounds in our female ancestral line. This is something that we cannot bypass on this healing path. We can't do it. We'll run into this every single time. And right now, I feel like this is definitely a time of great change, as I have talked about a lot. We're in a time of great change, and looking back at those who came before us, who actually contributed in major ways, both to our healing and our wounding, right? It's there. We can't deny it. And so we call upon our ancestors to assist us in this healing and in surrendering to this whole nother level of support. I know I was feeling a lot of ancestral energy here. And so for you, whoever you are, masculine, feminine, you could have a very strong maternal ancestral line present for you in this process during this healing. Okay. And there's a need to be open and welcome them in, because there's a lot of assistance there waiting to step in. Sometimes all you have to do is ask. Open your mouth and ask. And it's, the energy shows up and it's present. And so this particular affirmation says, I welcome more layers of love, support, and healing than I ever had before, than I ever have before. It's safe for me to soften and say yes to it all. So many times we feel like healing support has to come from one specific way. Yes, the source does provide that. Our creator does provide that, but there's a whole nother realm of influence that's available to us if we're open to it. So let's say that again. I welcome more layers of love, support, and healing than I ever have before. It is safe for me to soften and say yes to it all. To it all. Okay. That's the encouragement today. This transition that you're going through, yes, it does require that you move forward and leave some things behind, to cut ties once and for all. That is the initiation for you to move forward into the space that's waiting for you. It may, in fact, be something that you've dreamt of experiencing. It's waiting for you. You're not waiting for it. It's waiting for you. Number one, to be open and say yes. And number two, to set firm boundaries with your past so that you can move forward into the new energy. Okay. So whoever this is for, it's for you. Like, share, comment. Let me know if it resonates. If you have not subscribed and you would like to be a part of the community here, Blood Moon Oracle, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let me know that you have joined so that we can welcome you. Okay. And hit the bell so you'll be notified as well. Let's see what energies came out for this reading. We have the 9 of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy, the 7 of Wands, Leo energy, the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, High Priestess, Pisces, Hermit, Virgo, Justice, Libra, Fool is Uranus energy. That is really an energy that's inviting in new beginnings. This very adventurous, spontaneous energy. We have the Hierophant, which is, the Hierophant is, I believe it's, what energy is the Hierophant? I'm sorry, let me see. I don't know why I'm stuck on, I want to say Taurus. Yeah, it's Taurus energy. Hierophant is Taurus energy. King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. The 6 of Wands, Leo energy. Page of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And the 10 of Swords, which is Gemini energy. Okay. All right. So that's the reading for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And we'll see you at our next reading. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not, okay? And let me know that you joined the community, and we'll talk back if you talk to us, okay? Blood Moon Oracle here. My name's Letty, and welcome. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Until next time, bye. That orb is still right there. You guys see that? Never had that happen. All right. See you guys later.